So I said, all right, I'll start a business. I'll turn what I'm doing on the side into a business. And when that fails, that'll be good life experience. But I just don't have the personality type to let things fail.
I was
And
going
I
to say,
would,
it just never failed.
no, and I push against all odds. And the firearms program said, Travis, you've taken something which shouldn't have been a business and you've made it into the business, and we don't know how to deal with you. And we don't know how to deal with this. And there were, I, from my understanding, from what they've told me, Silvercore was the first company that took the Canadian firearm safety course and actually ran it as a proper business with employees and office staff and classrooms
Hey.
and sort of set a model and template to move forward from. Now, I didn't invent the question mark. I just kind of pushed something a little further forward that was kind of already there. And the client base said, we want more. How about hunter education training? How about live fire training? How about, and then it ended up doing firearms repair and maintenance for BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario for a large multinational armored car company. Basically, every armored car company in BC at one point was doing all of their gun plumbing for. And
Oh,
um,
cool.
I guess a piece I left out was before Silvercore training, I had Silvercore Gunworks and was doing gunsmithing for every Joe Blow out there. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, so
And were
kind
you
of,
doing,
yeah.
sorry, were you doing the repairs yourself or did you like hire in?
So I'd do it myself. So
Oh,
I
cool.
started learning how to weld and use machinery and woodworking and chemicals. I was something I was always interested in, and making my own bluing salts and parkerizing chemicals. And so it was a labor of love. But when you're young and it's putting a little bit of money on the table, and I kept pushing it forward, but the training side was something that was a bit more scalable than me working on guns for the general public. And then I expanded that into extended work for law enforcement, which was great because they all ran the same platform, and then work for the armored car companies. So it's just been a school of hard knocks growing kind of iterative process.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as far as the policing goes, is that something you always wanted to do until you kind of realized you didn't? Like until way later on in life?
Well, yeah. I mean, I remember 5 years old. That was my goal. I wanted to be a cop.
Oh,
My
okay,
dad
so
was a
that
cop.
early.
Yeah, he was head of the Vancouver's ERT on their first emergency response team they had. My grandfather, who I never met, was a cop, and so I figured, well, that's it. You get older, you become a cop, right? That's what
It's in
one
the
does.
family.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.